Namaskar, I'm Suruchi Das and you're watching Ritam News. In a country where citizens are denied basic freedoms and women are forced to live under repressive rules, Iran's supreme leader Seyed Hosseini Khamenei has now turned his attention to India, making unfounded and inflammatory remarks. On Monday, September 16, 2024, Khamenei took to X to spread a narrative of alleged victimization, painting India in a negative light in his pursuit of regional influence. Khamenei, who oversees a nation where women are compelled to adhere to strict dress codes and face moral policing, brazenly placed India alongside Gaza and Myanmar, accusing it of suffering without a shred of evidence. This post comes as a part of Iran's effort to project itself as a moral leader in the region. The timing of his remarks, made during Islamic Unity Week, highlights Iran's ongoing attempt to unify the Shia and Sunni sects under its leadership, while deflecting attention from the brutal suppression of its own population, particularly women who continue to protest the oppressive hijab laws and restrictions on personal freedoms. Khamenei's rhetoric is nothing new. In the past, he has attempted to insert himself into India's internal matters, such as during the anti-CAA protests in 2020 and after the abrogation of Article 370 in Kashmir. Despite violent crackdowns, Iranian women continue to defy these repressive laws, highlighting the stark contrast between Iran's rhetoric on international issues and its own failures at home. India, meanwhile, has responded with clarity and conviction. The Ministry of External Affairs issued a sharp rebuke, labeling Khamenei's comments as misinformed and unacceptable. The MEA statement underscored that countries like Iran should reflect on their own human rights record before commenting on the affairs of other nations. In a clear rebuttal, the ministry highlighted that while Iran enforces laws that permit girls to be married off at the age of 13 under its Sharia-based legal system, India remains committed to upholding the rights and freedoms of its citizens, ensuring protection under a secular, democratic framework. It is the second anniversary of Mahsa Amini's death, the 22-year-old who succumbed to her injuries owing to the brutality while in custody. In the aftermath, the world saw Iran go through a revolution as thousands of protesters rallied against Iran's draconian institutions. 551 people were killed, including children. 1,000 others were arrested. While Khamenei claims to champion causes abroad, it is important to note that Iran's own system denies its people, particularly women's, fundamental rights. Under Iranian law, the legal age for marriage is as low as 13 for girls, and women have little control over their personal lives, often forced into marriages at a young age. By contrast, India's democratic structure ensures the right to freedom and dignity for all citizens, regardless of religion, ensuring that no archaic laws determine their lives. India stands firm on its values, and no amount of external posturing will sway its commitment to protecting the rights of its citizens. Iran, meanwhile, continues to struggle under its regressive laws and policies, revealing the true face of a nation whose leaders are quick to point fingers abroad but unwilling to confront the harsh realities within their own borders.